Major Rap Scene. You heard me. I'm in Baton Rouge right now, chilling with HotBoy Major. Finna get into his life. Finna run into us, tell us some stories and shit. That's what it is.
Pick that up.
So the name HotBoy. Where did you come from? Or was it like a family nickname given to you? Did you get it in the streets?
HotBoy come from the street. I had a nigga like my nigga who we died off in the streets together. You know, street shit. Block rolling so hard, you know. It just caught on. Then I used to always play bandanas, the same strategy, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, he like, man, y'all just holler at HotBoy, because I was just, the block on fire, everybody looking for it. HotBoy, that's HotBoy right there, he got it. So that's how it came about, do some street shit, this nigga I know, grind with.
Okay, so I also see you have a wooden Jesus piece. Is there a specific reason that he's African American, or is it just like that because it's wooden?
I guess it's slightly part of my belief, but I don't want to go deep into it. But Wayne Dang, just the creator of it, and it's deep in his belief, and just the type of pieces and things he make. It started off with, Wayne Dang. I mean, the four down. It started with our gang sign, Southside fours down. It had a Wayne Dang chain with the fours down. That's where this legacy come from. So, but he's a Rasta and Islamic, and he believe in all kind of spiritual pieces with the black Jesus and things of that nature, and so that's the only type of pieces he makes. So that's why that's like that, you know.
So you were born here in Louisiana?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, so I know it's either the Women's Hospital or it was another one.
Earl K. Long.
Yeah.
On Airline. Earl K. Long. You know.
Okay, so coming up in Baton Rouge, did you have both parents in your household? Did you live with a grandmother? Would you adopted by the streets? That's what you did?
Nah, I had my mom and my dad all the way to 18. I believe. 18, 20. My dad had died when I was like 18, 20. We were living right there when he died. My mom and dad, this was the last house we lived in as a family before I grew up right there.
So coming up,
I had both of them.
Did you, did a lot of your friends have a dad in their household too? Or they would?
Nah, not a lot, but I did, and not a lot. Not a lot of my friends, the people I hung with, like my cousin, they did. They daddy was there, so that was like a lot of part of, thinking and our well-being. Like we couldn't slip. We had a daddy in the house. We couldn't slip,
Not having a father or a positive role model, let's say a positive role model, influences the male youth. Okay, so could you go into that? Like how? Like, because I know everybody the music may not be positive. I was going to say everybody listen to music, they can get a message from there.
Right. So you're saying like, run the question back, like, should everybody have a positive role model, or do it affect the role?
Yeah, I'm saying like, how much does it affect it?
Shit, for a male in the community we in, I say, shit, 75%.
75%, what's the other 25?
Mother doing the most she could. Mother doing the most she could. Mother doing the most she could. Now, you listen. If you're a child that listen to your mother, she really can do 70% of that 100. But any kind of a mother can't enforce a male. He ain't, once he get to that age, 14, 15, he gonna need that pressure put on him. A mother only can holler so much, only can do this so much. See, once they get to the point where, oh man, all my mama gonna do is holler, it's over with. Then, it's dated, and then that's all the mother really could do. Besides start trying to push him out the house. But, so I believe it's 70% for a male. A father go lay down the law, you gonna know you can't slip. Like you gonna have an enforcer in the house. An enforcer that you don't run shit.
So another question would be, would it work if he isn't in the house but in the life?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, because if he in the house, he know in his life, he know what's going on in the house. It's co-parenting, good co-parent, where the mother go relate, look, this old boy, he want a thing, dad shoot over there. I'm on my way and get his ass straight. Like, like, it got to be loud like that. He got to know pressure go be applied if he fucked up.
Exactly.
He got to know that from your father, your male figure, rather than the police. Because that's what's going to happen outside the door.
So when you hopped off the porch, who were you running with? Were you running with your cousins, your siblings, was it just people from the neighborhood?
I jumped off the porch with my cousin.
older cousin or whatever the same
Younger,
age?
no,
Younger.
Calvin. We had role models, older cousins like Dick, Slick, Calvin Ray, Uncle, you know, my brother. We jumped off the post together like Ninja Turtles, 4 of us. You know, then a lot of stuff, you know, then, you know, I locked up with a nigga from the streets, you know, street shit, and everybody just still street playing it. You know, we jumped off the post. Calvin went down 7 on ride. Right after that, Lump went down for about 10 flat. You know, it was, you know, I was in and out. It's like, but we still here right now, free, all of us. Same ones I jumped off the post with.
So you have, like, you've been living in BR, or you moved around, like, might stayed in New Orleans, might stayed out of the state for a little while?
I lived in Louisiana, moved in Baton Rouge all my life, but I moved out of state for a short period of time, a year, and I came right back home, so you can't even count that.
Okay, so I think maybe even a week ago, maybe less than that, you released a visual to New Orleans. So obviously you fuck with him. Like, could you explain the love between Baton Rouge, or you, and New Orleans?
Put it like that.
The beat.
I grew up on New Orleans. See, this is what people don't understand. I did that song. I grew up on New Orleans. Just the key, Louisiana grew up on New Orleans. The music scene was in New Orleans for years. Baton Rouge just got the music scene. I don't know what they crying about. I don't know what they hollering about. But all I'm saying is, we fuck with y'all. Y'all have the music scene. All our music inheritance came from New Orleans. We can't duck that. Nobody in Louisiana can duck that. But the last past years, you know, Baton Rouge got the torch. But that ain't go. I'm universal. Like, I make a lot of music. I ain't gonna say I make Baton Rouge music. So I like shit. I make shit, gangster shit, raw shit, all kind of shit. So that New Orleans song, that was something I like. I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, that was for me personally and my people, my era, you know, I fuck with that.
So speaking of songs that you wrote, about 2 years ago, you wrote a song named "Father Forgive Me." What was going on at that time? Like, how did that song come about? Was it the beat? Was it just emotions?
I say slightly the beat. It had me. It like it wind itself back up if you listen to it, and you be able to come back. Like, that's how I had felt it. You know, I felt like repenting on that. It was more like of a repentance because I knew where I was in my life. Shit, I don't do nothing out of spite. I do everything to hustle and live, like nothing out of anger or negativity. So if I in the past sold you something, a drug, or robbed you, or anything of that nature, it wasn't about I'm hating, or it wasn't personal. It was all about the eat. So, like, still to this day, if I got to eat, it's personal. Something I go, Father, forgive me. It gonna be right back. Father, forgive me. But I'm finna go with this move. Just forgive me, please. That's all that was.
So you said that you were brought up in Baptist churches coming up. So
Right.
As you got older, did you ever look into any other religions, any other beliefs, or it just, that's what you was?
Nah, cause it works. Baptist worked in my life. It's still working in my life. I'm Baptist. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe, you know, I believe one God, Jesus Christ, and died for our sins, you know. Somebody had to do it, bro. It just makes sense in my life. So I'm Baptist. Like, I'm a Christian, in other words. So it works. It's living. That's the only religion that has rules. Like, you got to live a certain way. Other religions, you can live how you want to live. And that's scary to me. To be that much in control where you can live how you want to live. This the only religion that have a code to live by. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. And then it makes sense because your heart knows it's wrong. Like, the Bible ain't got to tell you don't fuck over nobody, don't go through the world to do this, don't do that. You know that. The spirit goes, you go know right from wrong, man. So all this Baptist or Christian saying, do right from wrong. That's easy to me. That makes sense to me.
So I know every artist comes to a point where they want to give up. Was it in the earlier stages of your career? Did it come later? And how did you overcome that? Like, what was your motivation of, like, yeah, this way?
To be honest, like put like this, I fell in love with the activity of it, the sport of it, the game of it, the game. Like, so before I even thought about a dollar, of making a dollar, I like the right raps. You know what I'm saying? I like the right beat on beats and track. I like the right. that was more of a hobby and what I like to do in my heart to make myself happy. You know, I like to do this. So believe it or not, man, I just started about the cash 3 years ago, bro. So I've been doing it a long time, about 3 years. Like when I say cash, I mean the industry and really doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really just like doing it, but it ain't about nothing else. I just like doing it.